Summer's such a great time for getting your kids outside playing in the garden. Well, I've got some fabulous ideas for toys you can make for next to nothing, and it will keep them entertained for hours. So how do we do it? Well, it is all about using your noodle, of course. The first project is super easy and super fun. It's a hobby horse. To make the head, you need to fold the top down. Just come in about 30 centimetres and give it a really good bend. Now, to hold it in place, use some cloth tape. Now, the good thing about this stuff is it also doubles as a bridle. OK, now for his nose. Just grab yourself a teaspoon and carve out 2 small circles in the front there. You can use wooden beads and just glue these in place. For reins, just pierce a hole all the way through and then feed in some rope. And a quick tip to stop it from fraying is wind some sticky tape around the end first. Next up, some ears. Now, I'm using some vinyl offcut, but you could use felt or even leather. Just grab a pencil, draw them on, cut them out, and using your butter knife, just stick them in the top. His mane is just a piece of felt threaded through with lines of wool. Just squeeze some glue onto the back of the felt, be nice and generous. Then simply attach the mane, and to hold it in place while the glue dries, just pop in a couple of pins. And you can repeat this step for a tiny piece of felt. This one just goes down between his ears. And lastly, so he can see, he will of course need some eyes, and these are simply teddy bear eyes. You just push them into the noodle. You can make noodle horses like this in lots of different colours and happily watch your kids ride off into the sunset. And remember, these horses like dry land. They're not seahorses, so not to be used back in the pool. This next noodle project is great for target practice. You'll need 6 noodles in all. Just bend them around to form rings, then tape the ends together. You do need to apply quite a bit of pressure to get a nice bend to your noodle, and just focus right up the top there, because that's where the 2 ends will meet. Oh, and don't forget to use plenty of cloth tape, makes the seam nice and strong. Now, the next step is to lay them all out and tape them together to form a big pyramid. Then just pop in a couple of garden stakes, slide 2 pool noodles over the top, then tape these to the ring, and hey presto, there's your target practice.